Ahoy, mates! For the last time.
For the last time.
It is day number 9 of a 9-night cruise.
Yes.
On Jewel of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. If you're just joining us in this adventure, you've missed everything, so you should start from the beginning. It is the last day. We are a day at sea, of course. We do have some fun activities coming up today, though. We're not going to do the main dining room. We mentioned that last night. We're just going to close it out at the Windjammer. That's been our favorite place to eat. So that's where we'll be having dinner tonight.
We will cruise by the menu board and show you the menu for today, but we're not gonna go.
We have like a headliner show tonight, comedian. There's also a late night comedy. We might hit both of those. We're gonna do something in 2:30 that sounds like an escape room.
Hold on. A royal mystery.
By Puzzle Break.
Yeah.
Up in the vortex. So the description sounds like an escape room. Obviously, there is not an escape room on this vessel per se, but it sounds like we're going to be doing something along those lines, solving mysteries.
It says, do you and your team of detectives have what it takes to find the clues, solve the puzzles, and unravel the mystery of the museum heist? Come test your knowledge and skills in this mind-bending team puzzle experience you'll never forget. And Puzzle Break is the same, I guess, company, the same people that designed the escape rooms for Royal Caribbean. I think those are the main things on the docket. I think we're just gonna kind of hit those things and bop around and see what we can find here on the last day.
We did get our notice about departure, so just like when we were on Mariner of the Seas, this is what Royal Caribbean does now. You do have two options, thank you. Two options of how to leave the ship. You have the regular departure, which is where you put these tags on your suitcases, your luggage, and you place them outside your door prior to this evening's conclusion. Make sure you don't pack your passport or your clothes or anything you'll need in the morning. You want to keep that in a carry-on. Yeah, medicines. Just like when you're coming on the ship, you have a carry-on that has all that stuff. Do the same thing for getting off the ship.
In case you do the standard departure, this is how it was presented to us on our bed. And the way you know what time you leave is that you look at this number on the tags that they give you, and you find that tag number on the paper, and then it tells you what time your departure would be and where you meet at. So if we did decide to do the standard departure, it would be, since we have tag number 15, it would be 8:45 a.m. And departure lounge would be the Safari Club, Schooner Bar, and Chops Grill on deck 6.
Option number 2, and what we will actually be doing, is the express departure, which is where you just carry your bags off yourself in the morning. They announce that the ship's cleared and you can leave, grab your bags, walk off the ship. It's so simple.
Windjammers opens up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, and you don't have to be with the express. You don't have to be off the ship until 7:30. So we still have time to go get breakfast.
The only thing to note with the express departure is that you have to do it yourself. You have to be able to carry all of your bags yourself. There is no assistance. So if you need assistance of any kind, you would need to do the regular departure. But for now, let's get back to the cruise. We've talked about leaving. The party's not over yet, though. We still have a lot of hours. So let's go get into some fun stuff.
We're gonna be getting into something. We're gonna be getting into something. Ow!
Out on deck 11, they're selling t-shirts from the ports of call that we visited. $16.95 each, or 2 for $20.
It says ports of call shirt. I think they're kind of mixed up a little bit because these are just royal shirts. Oh, I like this. That has all the ship names.
Oh, that's fun. Okie dokie. So we did go down to the next cruise desk, but ding ding ding. What we actually found out, we didn't even know, is that if you're doing a sailing of 4 nights or less, there's really no inherent benefit to booking at the next cruise desk. You're not offered any additional credit or discount. It's the same as booking online. So we had planned on trying to do a 3-night on Navigator of the Seas in May, right when Perfect Day at Coco Cay starts, so we could show you, because Navigator of the Seas is being renovated right now. It's almost done. So we could show you that and Perfect Day, but we weren't going to get the benefit of that. We still may do that cruise, but we're not going to book it right now because there's no point. However, we think we've decided on our cruise for next year, and we're looking at an 11-night on Anthem of the Seas. that's called Southern Caribbean, but it's completely different than what we've done on this cruise. So we'll give you more details about that later. We have a reservation to go down later and book that. We just got a snack in the Windjammer, and now we're gonna go inside, grab a couple things, and head up to the Vortex for the escape room type thing.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yes, let's do it.
2 hours later.
Oh boy, we just wrapped up a royal mystery.
Yeah, that was an adventure. It was escape room to go version. We didn't film any of it, and I'm not gonna show you like specific stuff in here, just to keep it fun in case they do the same thing on your sailing.
Which they do reuse this because the cruise director lady said she knew all this by heart, so.
But you do get to keep the materials and stuff once
so that's fun.
You get like little puzzles and like little clues and stuff like that. I'm just flashing them really quick because I don't want you to see it too detailed. You write down what the answers are and you turn them in for different clues.
So there's like 7 puzzles that you had to solve first to get the main puzzle solved and get the answer. We're saying that we did it because we basically did. The problem we ran into was we solved all of them, and on the last one, we went and turned in the answer, and the activities lady said that it was wrong. So then we went back and tried to crank through everything and figure it out, and then by that time the time had run out. Turns out our answer was correct. I don't know if she just got confused or what.
I think she was a little bit new.
Yeah.
So I think it was just an honest mistake, and that's okay.
That's fine.
It was fun just doing it.
Just for fun though, no prize or anything like that. But I'm saying we got it because we did. I mean, there's no debating. We did have the right answer. It's a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend it.
Oh yeah, this is great. It's really cool that they recognized how popular escape rooms are, and they're kind of adding like a version of that to ships that don't have it.
Made by Puzzle Break.
Made by Puzzle Break. I thought this was an extremely good quality considering that it was your whole escape room was in an envelope essentially. There were some things they set up in the room that were clues that you had to go look at, but they were just pieces of paper that helped you with some of the stuff that was in your packet.
It's great for a free activity because escape rooms you have to pay for. It was $19.99 per person when we did it on Mariner of the Seas, so this was free.
Is it as good as a typical escape room? No, I wouldn't say so.
It's not meant to be.
But if you like escape rooms, this is totally worth doing, and I think you'll very much enjoy it.
So now we're gonna head down to the next cruise desk and see about getting our next cruise. Okay, so in one of our daily vlogs the other day, I don't remember which one.
I think it was yesterday.
Was it?
I think so.
There you go. This dog box that service animals can use on deck 5, starboard side, almost to the helipad, which is where we're going right now. And it was like up here, and we said, you know, we have to pick the dog up. They were swabbing the deck. literally swabbing the deck.
They were cleaning.
So that was just moved up here for that, and normally down here on the ground, which makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that seems much safer than on the railing.
Yeah.
We didn't show this, but they have
doggy wipes.
They have doggy wipes. Hopefully for their feet.
Yeah. If you have a service animal on board with you, deck 5, starboard, on the outside, near the helipad. That's where you need to go.
There's mulch.
We came to the helipad on the first day of the cruise, and now it's the last day of the cruise. We thought we'd bring it full circle. Back out on the front of Jewel of the Seas.
Oh, it's really scary looking down, kind of.
Straight down to the deep blue sea.
I didn't look down last time.
Yeah, looking down is cool.
And you know what?
What?
I'm still king of the world.
What a pretty nice day. It was cloudy earlier. It is cloudy, but it was like dark clouds earlier. It looked like it was gonna rain. It's a nice last day, a nice calm last day on board. And we just booked our next one. Let's go talk about it where it's not as windy.
Yay!
We just booked our next cruise.
We just booked our next cruise. We just booked our next cruise. Cause we love to cruise.
Yeah.
Hey!
Finally did what we've been talking about. We went to the next cruise desk and actually booked our next cruise.
And this is the first time we've ever used the next cruise desk before, so
yes.
Yay!
And we highly recommend you do the same if you have the funds available to you and you know which cruise you want to do next. We've covered it before, but just really quick to recap. You are going to get the best deal that you can, because you are going to get the current promotion and sales of whatever Royal Caribbean is offering, plus an additional onboard credit or reduction in price, which varies depending on your sailing length and what kind of stateroom you book. It should be noted, these are only for 4-night or longer sailings. Your travel agent will receive full commission. Yes, full commission. Just like if they had booked you on your first one, they're going to get the commission for this one like that.
So for example, as we've mentioned before, we're travel agents. We book our own cruises, so we're our own travel agents. So when we just used the Next Cruise Desk, she asked, do you want your booking to be sent back to Cruise Planners, which is us? And we said, yes, of course.
Of course. We'll pay ourselves to go on vacation.
Yes.
And as always, there's no additional charge added to your price of the cruise to pay that commission to the travel agent. That is just what Royal Caribbean takes care of because they value that partnership. If you're in the situation where the cruise you're going to go on was not booked through a travel agent, you want to use the travel agent going forward, try to get that reservation transferred to under the travel agent's umbrella. Then that will just make everything easier.
Yeah, like make the booking on board and then contact your travel agent right when you get home and transfer the booking to the travel agent.
As long as you have not made final payment and the reservation was made within the last 60 days. So just do it right when you get home.
Yeah.
It'll transfer that travel agent, they'll receive the full commission, there's no charge to you, and then they can take over from there.
Yeah, and then they can continue to help you with your booking. So Matt mentioned earlier that it's on Anthem of the Seas, and it's an 11-night sailing, which is the longest we've ever done before, so that's really exciting. And it's Southern Caribbean, but it's things that we've never done before. So we're gonna be going to San Juan, St. Kitts, St. Lucia,
St. Martin, and St. John's Antigua.
Yay!
And 5 days at sea.
And we're leaving out of, what's that port called?
It is called Cape Liberty.
Cape Liberty in New Jersey, which is really cool because that means we can slip in a little New York trip too. Go Knicks! Hey, maybe we'll see a Knicks game on that trip.
We might.
Because the Knicks will be playing.
They will.
Ooh, let's see if the Knicks are playing the days that we're gonna be there. We really wanted to try out a quantum ship, which that's what Anthem is, and all the very, very cool things that it has on board, so that's why we picked that one.
And we've been wanting to sail out of New York or near New York, so that'll be great.
Yeah.
And getting to come down the whole East Coast and see what it looks like. You know, I know we're not going to be right on the coast. We'll be out at sea, but you know what I mean. It'll be cool, like we said. Anthem of the Seas, a quantum class ship. We haven't done that, so it'll be exciting to show you guys all these different destinations which we haven't been to. A new departure port, which we have been to, but we haven't sailed out of.
Right.
So getting to see that. On Anthem of the Seas, all the interior rooms have the virtual balconies.
Yeah.
So this is like I don't want to say like an 80-inch monitor that they mount on the wall and put curtains around it, so it looks like a balcony, and it has a live camera feed off the side of the ship. So you would see in real time what you would see with a porthole or a balcony. It's just through the monitor. I'm
curious of the difference that it makes in your stateroom.
Yeah. With that said, we have taken care of that. We've told you about the Next Cruise Desk. We got to get up to the rock climbing because it's about to close here soon. It's the last chance to do it for the cruise.
Gonna show my muscles.
Let's do it. Alright, we're here at the rock climbing wall on deck 13. Wanted to show you the rules. No climbing after hours. Everyone must receive training. No unauthorized or unsupervised climbing. Follow instructions. Have to have the ropes and harnesses. No horseplay. No, only authorized personnel allowed. You must be 6 years of age or older to participate. Probably the most important thing to take note of there. Chelsea's over here. She has got her climbing shoes and her strap ready to go. Got a little bit of a wait.
There's a bunch of kids here who are like really good.
Yeah, everyone's having a lot of success getting the bells. We have a midway bell there, and then the 3 bells at the top up there.
I'm not putting too high of expectations on myself here.
Hey, do the best you can.
Best I can.
So just behind the rock climbing wall, here's the check-in desk. Over here to the left, they do have more rules posted. Some pretty important things to note. Last sign up is 15 minutes prior to close. You need to have your SeaPass card, socks, t-shirt, shorts, and pants, and they must be 100% dry. So you can't go swimming and then come up the rock climb. You must be 6 years or older. We knew that. Children 12 years and older, or 12 years old and younger, must have a parent present when climbing, and adults must be able to fit in a 2XL harness to climb. They also post the hours of operation here for the entire cruise. So this is good because the cruise compass will have that day's hours available, but you might not know, you know, do you want to go that day or another day? Here you have all the days of your itinerary posted, the hours of operation. So again, that's just right behind the check-in desk where you get the shoes. Here she goes. That was a quick line. Cover your heart!
I'm already scared.
You're not scared. You're fine. You're strapped in. I'll catch you if anything happens. You're killing it. Can't stop, won't stop. There you go. Nice work. Looking for something to grab. Oh, that's a reach. I like it. Foot up into the crevice. That's the way. You're already past the midway bell. Oh, this is the tough part. Gotta get out of the crevice. Oh, nice use of the knee there. Oh, she's not on a peg. Missing the peg there a little bit. Ah. Thoughts on the rock climbing?
It was fun. I think I did better than the last time I did it on a cruise, so that's always good. It was fun, but man, it kicked my butt at the end.
That's why I didn't do it.
No, I was pretty close. I mean, maybe I looked closer than I actually was, but I was pretty close. There was the last part I had to like push to get over the last little hump, and I did not have the steam anymore.
It's tiring. I remember on Oasis doing it, and I didn't. Yeah.
I like it. I like the challenge, and it's not something that we've never done it not on a cruise, you know what I mean? Like we've never done it like in our local rec center. This was a beautiful time to do it because I don't know if you could tell, but the sky is gorgeous right now and it's not overly hot. I'm glad I did it today and not yesterday because I can't imagine doing it yesterday when the ship was so rocky.
Oh yeah.
I definitely do it. I have a fear of heights and I still did it, and you don't feel unsafe or anything like that, but just saying, even if you do have a fear of heights, I feel you totally, but you can still do it anyways. Maybe I'll work on my fitness before the next cruise and I'll do better.
I'll be your witness.
But then boys, I'm
rock climbing. It is done though. That was it. They have closed it up now.
Oh man, I just got in, didn't I?
Yep, and that's it. Head back to the room now, get freshened up, and then we'll see you on the other side.
Take me to the other side.
Alright, so we just actually stopped back by the next cruise desk because we found out someone traveling with us is gonna go with us on the next one.
Yeah, my dad's gonna go on the next one, yay!
Yeah, so then we wanted to switch our room, and actually he booked what they call a studio interior. So this is kind of a newer thing in the cruising industry, rooms for one passenger, so you don't have to pay the additional charge, the surcharge for the double occupancy, only one person. So he's a solo traveler, that'll work great for him, and we'll be able to show you guys. So if you have someone, or you are a solo traveler, that'll be good for you.
Yeah.
But for now, we do want to show you the dining room menu for Tide's dining room tonight.
Promised earlier we would show you.
Starters, crispy shrimp, spicy harissa soup, smoked chicken breast, baked French onion soup, Caesar salad, shrimp cocktail, escargot, and seasonal fruit medley. Main courses, lasagna al forno, pan-seared filet of sole? I don't know how to say that, it's a fish, I'm pretty sure. Oven roasted jerk spice chicken, pork tenderloin, grilled flake steak, butternut squash risotto, fish of the day, roasted chicken breast, New York strip loin, and then dessert, tiramisu, no sugar added, coconut rice pudding, creme brulee, apple pie a la mode, royal cheesecake, royal chocolate cake, artisan cheese plate, and ice cream. There you go. We are actually going to head to Windjammers though for our meal.
Let's look at the Centrum tonight.
Some string music going on. I really like it.
I love when they have the violin player out.
They played Beauty and the Beast stuff. They played Beauty and the Beast. And then they played Gaston.
Which I said, I have never heard that acoustic before, so that was interesting.
It was awesome.
Time for Windjammers, time for
the last time.
No, unless we get up really early tomorrow and eat breakfast.
It's not gonna happen.
I want to try, but I'm also realistic of how we operate, and it's probably not gonna happen.
You never know, but let's just make it work with this one.
Okay, we just finished our last meal at Windjammers. Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll be here tomorrow. But look, they closed off the outdoor seating. Why? I guess they're doing maintenance on the last night here. Look at that guy.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Mmm.
Just wrapped up dinner at the Jammer for the last time.
Oh, no more jammies. We loved you, Jammy.
Yes, definitely a highlight of Jewel of the Seas. Now it is time to go into the Corral Theater for the evening show of laughs with this guy, Steve Cowett. I assume is how that's pronounced. Impressions, improvisation, sound effects, class stand-up comedy. Let's see what it's got. All right, just finished Steve Cowett, the first show, and that was amazing.
Oh my gosh, guys, please go to this if he's on your ship. It was so good. It was so funny. He is just very naturally funny.
Yes, and there's a late night show he's doing coming up here in an
Couple
hour
hours.
and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Hour and 40 minutes, so we're gonna hit that up later, obviously, because it's in the Coral Theater. We can't film inside there when they're doing any kind of show, so unfortunately we can't show you guys that. But we are gonna go to the Safari Club right now, because there's a big band music being played there, or there will be. We should be able to show you that though. So let's get our swing on. Da, 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 da. How'd you guys like the swing action of big band?
I loved it.
Yeah, that was great. Orchestra band is awesome.
They're very good, and it was cool going to that because they got to introduce themselves and we found out where they were from, and they were very, very nice.
And they played Frank Sinatra's, my favorite, and they played Moonlight Serenade by Glenn Miller, which is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
So definitely like that. But I liked everything they played.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
Now we're gonna head back inside the Corral Theater because we're gonna go to the late night adult comedy show with Steve Cowett. All right, guys, show has not started yet, so I am free to film. Give you one last look at the Coral Theater. I really, really like it in here. I love the aesthetic, the design, the colors, the theming. One last time from the Coral Theater on board Jewel of the Seas. All right, we promised we would, and we hadn't realized we hadn't done it yet, so ping pong. One said, here we go. I'm gonna try to film and play at the same time.
Oh no!
Oh, one more. Whoop.
Oh no!
Oh! Final one?
Yes.
Okay, for real, last one. Oh, well, yeah, well, last one that we actually do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, that net kills me.
Alright, we did it. We said we would and we did.
We did it. Success!
Woohoo! By the way, we're out of the late night show.
Yeah.
It was great. Awesome. That guy's hilarious. Steve Cowett.
Steve Cowett, please, if he's on your ship or if you're in Vegas or something and you see his name, go see him. He is so funny. He does like sound effects and impressions and stuff. They are so, so good and so spot on.
I think it said his website was theguyiSawLastNight.com.
Yeah.
So check him out. I don't remember if we ever actually showed the Solarium at night, but here's the Solarium at night.
You know what we haven't done? We haven't walked on that little bridge.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're down into the Solarium pool, which is closed. Here we are. It's bell.
You can actually hear it.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's a real bell. I don't know why you wouldn't hear it.
And now you see the lights changing color. We're red on the elephants. Oh, I have to say goodbye to my friend. Bye, Leo. So now we've shown you the Solarium at night. And one last look, the Solarium at night in green. And it really is the last look because the battery on the camera is getting low. Goodbye, green elephants. And goodbye, Leo.
Late night Solarium pizza. Last pizza of the cruise. What was your favorite thing about the ship?
The beautiful view. All the glass, great views.
What was your favorite thing that we did on this cruise?
Snorkeling and Bonaire.
I agree. What was the funnest thing we did on the ship?
I enjoyed all the music. I really like that.
Yes, that was very...
Especially the big band tonight. That was probably my favorite.
What do you think is special about this ship? What does Jewel offer that other ships may not offer?
Aside from the vistas and views, because of all the glass and the outlook areas, I think it offers a level of intimacy.
Like old style cruising.
Yeah, there's charm. How about that?
Charm's a good word.
Charm and intricacies to it that you can't find elsewhere on a mega ship like Oasis.
What was your favorite part of the ship?
I like the safari lounge in the club. I think that was a good space.
This pizza is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this is the best pizza I've had on a cruise ship by far.
It is. You would think it'd be all the same, but it's not.
Okay, Matt, give it a good old high five. Yay!
All right, guys. We're back where it all started. This is where we filmed our intro on day number 1. Of course, it looks completely different because this is the middle of the ocean and it's dark at night. And it's bright and sunny and in Miami.
But trust us, this is the same spot.
All good things must come to an end,
yes.
Of course. And we had an absolutely wonderful time on board Jewel of the Seas for all 9 nights that we were here. We went to Labadee, we went to Aruba, we went to Bonaire, we went to Curacao. We had multiple days at sea. Everything was fantastic.
Yeah, we really had a fantastic time. I can't say enough good things about the ship, and more importantly, the crew. Royal Caribbean is known for their great service, and they didn't disappoint again this time. We're always sad for vacation to end, but we feel satisfied. We felt like we did as much as we could, and we really savored our vacation.
And we want to thank all of you sincerely for watching these videos. Hopefully you have stuck around and watched days 1 through 9,
yeah,
the 2 room tours, the entire ship tour, everything that we've done. We hope that you found it entertaining. We hope that you found it informative. If you're going to be going on Jewel of the Seas or going to any of these destinations, that you find it helpful in your travels and getting oriented with the vessel. As always, if you guys have any questions or comments, concerns, anything you want to hit us up with, we'd love to hear from you. Emails and all of our other travel agent information is at the end of all of these videos that you have been watching. And you can find all of our social media information, all of that on our channel. If you have any questions about anything you saw, you have any comments you want to tell us about it, are you coming on Jewel of the Seas, are you going to these different places? Hey, and if you need help making that happen or going anywhere else with Royal Caribbean or another cruise line, hit us up. We'd love to help it make it happen for you. There's no charge to you. It's our job and our pleasure to help people have as much fun as we have just had. Sadly, we are signing off for the last time on board this beautiful vessel. Hey, but we have some fun stuff in the future. We've already got the next cruise planned.
Yes.
There might be one before that, because that one's almost a year away, but we at least have one on the docket.
You never know with us.
So this journey ends, but another one begins somewhere else.
Always.
So we will sign off for the last time on board Royal Caribbean's Jewel of the Seas. Happy travels.
Happy travels.